Welcome to Smashie Reviews. I am Smashie, and in this video I will be reviewing Bitch Slap. For this movie, I will be going over my checklist, plot, set, gore, acting, dialogue, and score. Beware of spoilers, obviously. Before I start, I realize that I have been slacking with my review segment, mostly because my computer has been acting like a turd, and so yeah, that's pretty much all like news-wise I've got. So yeah, let's get into the basics before I actually start off. It was directed by Jacobson. It stars Julia Voth, Erin Cummings, Olivo, Michael Hurst. Oh god, this one. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Minae, Nasi, Kevin Sorbo, and William Gregory Lee. It was released January 8th, 2010. It is about 3 women who go to a desert searching for a shitload of diamonds. And when I looked up the actual description, whatever, it said it was like around 200 million in diamonds. I didn't really pay attention that much. When I get into it, you'll find out why. Yeah, it said like 200 million. They were searching for 200 million in diamonds from an underground, kingpin, like a drug kingpin. What can I say about it? I do like the story that's being told. It's kind of unique. I do like the fact that it's a strong female movie, strong female lead. It's predominantly female. One thing I liked about the plot was that they revealed the badass Hell, whose name is Hell. She was also later to be revealed as a spy. And the stripper Trixie were together. Yeah, that's one thing I liked about it. You didn't really kind of expect. It was kind of hinted there, but you didn't really know. Another thing I liked about the plot was that in the end, Trixie, the stripper, was actually the gang leader that was, feared the most, that was constantly talked about in the movie, named Pinky. I think that was a good twist to the plot, because you never suspect, the clumsy, ditzy person to be the bad guy. Duh. It's mostly taking place in the desert with flashbacks here and there. In the flashbacks, you can definitely tell that it's green screen. A few of the sets that I really liked were the Glory Hole Casino Shootout. Yes, there was a casino named the Glory Hole. Such good humor, I love it. The nude carnival, that scene kind of, it looked interesting. And the actual desert, trailer in the desert, I thought that was a pretty location, aside from the fact that it's nothing but sand and a few cactuses and bushes here and there. But yeah, it was must have been hot as hell. The acting is pretty decent for this B-movie. I think that America and Julia are really good. Were really good in this. They played their parts well. Even Erin, she played Hell, and she had this badass look to her without, yeah. America's character, Camaro, was a psycho, and it was very interesting to see the way she portrayed her. Julia's character, Trixie, oh my god, I loved her. She went from being the clumsy, good and plenty, as what Camaro calls her, to being revealed as like the Kingpin Pinky. The other characters and actors, the other actors did their parts too. I think they had a pretty decent cast. The acting was good, yeah. In most parts, the dialogue is good, but in some, it's cringe. Then again, it is a B movie. Of course, the dialogue is going to be iffy. Where the dialogue was good was with, in my opinion, was actually the ending scene where Trixie confronted Hell, and then Hell's like upset that this girl lied to her to get what she wanted back, which was her sword. That scene really just, damn, that was a good scene. It was some good ass dialogue. The gore is little to none. In the hot wire, kinky, Deputy Fuchs, Camaro fight scene, it was like 4 people fighting, whatever. Kinky uses her, yes, that is the character's name, Kinky. She uses her bladed yo-yo, which I thought was pretty fucking awesome, to slice up the deputy, so, you know, he was bleeding. It was, yeah. Then time goes on, and Camaro ends up shooting Kinky in the head, and blood splatter. That was an okay amount of gore. Not really, like, guts hanging out and all that shit, but it was still, at least there was blood. I mean, it was... then there was this other scene where Camaro castrated a dude with a motorcycle. I know. So, yeah. That was blood, too, and slight amount of intestine. But, yeah, so that's that. The score was composed by John R. Graham. I personally like the scoring in this movie. It's got a lot of like action and a slight bit of like thriller. It's gentle in some parts. It's like calmish in some parts, but that was kind of rare. The score that I really like the most is Pinky's Ride. That one had like slight hints of like western with like soft instrumental. I'll put it in the description below, and you can see what I'm talking about. I also forgot to mention the there's like two songs in the movie as well. One is called Scrape, the other is called Kill Me Every Time. Both of them are by this artist who worked with Cell Dweller, I think, named Blue Stali. I actually know his music, so when I heard those songs, I was like, oh shit, that's Blue Stali! That's that for the score. This movie, yeah, alright. It was alright. I liked it. I truly think it could have been better, but I understand with like budgets and stuff, and yeah. I do recommend this movie to those who actually like love B movies, and those who live for bad ones. No, it is definitely not an adult movie. Gentlemen, ladies, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not a poon poon. Though the cover kinda, yeah, I could see why people would think that. Yeah, I could definitely see why people would think that. There is boobs. Obviously. There's only like one actual pair that's actually like nipple and all. One in one scene, and that's the only set of like real boobs you get. Like actual boobs you get. Yeah, and there is also a sex scene. Yeah, fair warning on the sex scene if you watch or get the unrated version, which is what I watched. It's pretty much an extended, with scenes not shown in theater, I take it. But yeah, if you're curious about it, curious about the movie, watch it. Tell me what you think. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Bitch Slap. Thank you so much for watching and being patient as always. Leave a like and a comment down below telling me what you thought of the movie if you watched it. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our social media, which is down below. Check out our other vids, and once again, hit that subscribe button. We will really appreciate it. Another thing, if you remember my Beyond Skyline video, that's my chair by the way. If you remember in my Beyond Skyline video where I showed my jar, yeah, it broke. I dropped it like last week. It shattered. So I had to get a new jar. It's smaller, but up next. But I will be picking my next review from this tiny little tiny little jar that I made. So yeah, with that being done and over with, up next I will be reviewing I Am Alone. Story of my life. So until then, I am Smashie. I will see y'all soon.